Good morning from Chicago. Semifinals game. Dallas Stars Elite versus Little Caesars. Just to give you some insight into how cold it is. 2 degrees, that feels like minus 14. When that wind hits you, you know it. I got coffee, got cough drops. Do my best to talk your way through this game. Penguins just defeated the Marlies game before. It was just 5-3. Getting fired up. Starting lineup is going to be Reynolds, Tang, Arnold, Hawk, Grimm. Little Caesars trying to get a player to the bench from the far side. Refs are ready. Boys are pumped. Puck is dropped. Caesars controls the draw. High flip into the zone. Retrieved by Hawk. Goes behind the net to Grimm. Touch to Reynolds. Up to Tang. Just out of reach though. Tang not able to get into the zone. The Caesars brings it back in. Intercepted by Tang. He's going to get it in deep. Retrieved by Arnold in the near far corner. Stars making a change. Good pressures. Sorry, I'll get used to the camera here in a second. Duncan's on. 10 scores! Gavin Good pulls it out from behind the net. Stars are able to strike first. Duncan, Good, Scott now. Bombino and Springer. Stars bring it right back in. Duncan trying to center it. Comes to Bombino. His shot's blocked. That's going to sting. The Stars end up throwing it in offsides. Stars win the draw, I think, but Little Caesars puts it in behind Knapp. Bombino. Duncan tries to touch pass to Goo, but it's going to be Scott. Scott puts it in deep. Stars make a change. Palmer and Brandon back on the deep. Puck all the way on net to Scott. To Knapp, sorry. Brandon is able to gets it out of the zone. Richardson's all over it right now into the Little Caesar zone. Battles it behind the net. Dietrich throws it up high. Brandon, shot, tipped just wide. Kitchen shoots, he scores! Kitchen gets the rebound and rips it. 2-0 Stars. Caesars changing goalies. We're going to get Reynolds, Arnold, Tang out there now. Hawk and Grimm. Grimm gets it up. Out of the zone to Tang. Tang skates it in. Puts it in behind the Little Caesars net. We go far side. Little Caesars sends it to center, picked up by Hawk. Goes to the near boards. Reynolds puts it in deep. Arnold pursues. It's going to be Deloach. It's taken down. Shot goes high and wide. And Arnold gets it to center. The Caesars goes D to D. And intercepted by Bombino. Good read. He puts it in off the ref. Lomoff is out here now. He keeps it deep. Little Caesars has it, gets it into the zone. Steps around. Scott, backhand, save, rebounds, loose. Finally, to get the whistle. Stars defending Knapp down there. Knapp. Face off to Knapp's right. Brandon's out there with Palmer. Brandon battling behind the net. Palmer picks it up. Sets up some space, sends it across to Goo. Nice stretch pass there. Scott gets it in, but not deep. But he will keep it in deep on a second attempt. Little Caesars goes behind their net. Palmer up the glass and into the neutral zone. He trickles in with the Little Caesars offside. Little Caesars gets the puck into the Star zone. Kitchen is out there. Braces for the hit. He's out there with Richardson and Dietrich. It's Grimm and Hawk. It's going to be Dietrich. Gets the puck, sends it in deep. The Caesars goalie stops it. Pressure's coming from the Stars. Hawk, shot, rebound, loose off to the side of the net. Goes up high, kept in by Bombino. Dietrich to Richardson here in front. Little Caesars goes around far side. Springer with a good keep on the ball. Stars complete a change. Try to stretch it, but Bombino intercepts it. Springer works it to Bombino. Gets it to Arnold. He's going to drive into the Little Caesars zone. Gets it just knocked off his stick. He's put it in deep. Reynolds and Tang behind the net. Tang battles, but he's outmanned. Little Caesars pressures. They pass it up high, but it's a skate. Tang's going to get it. He's got some speed in the lane. Little Caesars takes it there. Palmer and Brandon are back. Palmer stays with his man. Pass across in front of Knapp, but it goes wide. Brandon battling behind the net. Centering chance. Loose. Backhand bid. Hits the post. And Knapp is able to keep it out, I think, with the help from his friends. Shot. That goes high and wide, straight out of the zone, out of the netting, into the netting. And that will bring the face-off outside the zone. Stars caught in a bit of a scramble there. It's going to be Goose, Scott, Duncan right now. Little Caesars puts it in. Grimm sends it around the far side to Duncan. Duncan chips it to center. Goo trying to get to it. Scott just a step behind, and Little Caesars puts it back in deep. Grim to retrieve. Reverses it to Hawk, which gets to Scott. Tries to go cross the ice, but it's intercepted by Little Caesars. Centering bid goes wide. Scott trying to connect with Goo. Hops over a stick. Duncan gets it, goes all the way back to Hawk. Scott puts it in deep. Stars making a change behind the play. Bino and Springer out there now. Caesars brings it in, shot saved by Knapp. Caught that with the shoulder. And then Little Caesars throws it in from the top corner. Puck comes around the far boards, kept in. Try to cut to the middle, can't snap with another save in front. I think that stunned Bombino, he took it in the skate. The Stars able to clear it, no icing, they're making a change. Plumhoff pursues. Little Caesars reverses it, but this should be an icing. And it is, so an offensive zone draw. A chance here for the Stars to get some offensive pressure. Anyway. It's going to be Dietrich, Richardson, Kinchin, Hawk, and Grimm. Stars win the face-off, but Hawk can't keep it in. It's got to reset with Grimm. Goes up to Kinchin. Gets it into the zone a bit. Lucky bounce off a ref skate, but Stars aren't able to capitalize. Into the Stars zone. Centering. Just out of reach. Hawk not able to connect with Kinchin. And Grimm fired down. But unfortunately, that's going to be an icing. He was 4 feet shy of the red line. It's going to be Reynolds, Tang, Arnold out there with Palmer and Burton to Knapp's right. Little Caesars wins the draw. They'll skate the circle. Throw up the boards. Shot blocked by Arnold. Goes behind the net. Retrieved by Brandon. Works it up to Tang. Goes across to Reynolds. Reynolds enters. Gets it knocked off a stick into the corner. Arnold still battling. Palmer's got to back up. Gloves it down in the zone. What? Guess he hit it from the wrong side of the blue line. Looked like he'd made it, but the ref that's behind the play made the call. Not sure I agree with that one. Get a line change. We got Goose, Scott, Duncan out there. Springer and Bombino. Stars win the draw. But Little Caesars retrieves it, skates up through the middle. Poke check by Springer. Forces Little Caesars to regroup. Chance from the side, gets knocked behind Knapp. Bombino battles in the corner. It's going to be Scott. Gets it out. Shots blocked off defender. Puck comes up to Bombino, but it jumps over a stick and out of the zone. Stars have to regroup at center. All the way back to their end. Scott puts it in, but can't get it past Little Caesars at the blue line. Bombino tries. He's able to get it in. Little Caesars will skate through center. Hawk, Grimm back. Burton there battling all the way behind Knapp. Goes up high. Shot. Knapp with the save. Comes to the near corner. Hawk chips it up. Gets it out of the zone. Little Caesars re-enters the zone. Hawk trying to defend, chases behind the net. Grimm meets him there, backhand chance. Knapp with the saves. 6:37 to go here in the first. We'll get Kinchin, Richardson, and Dietrich. The ref kicks the centerman out. It's going to be Kinchin now. Looks like Hawk and Grimm are our defenders still. Kinchin skates it out. Gets a step around. Goes to the wall. Dietrich battles in the corner. Dietrich back checks Little Caesars into his own zone. He and Hawk team up to take the puck. Get it up to the point, but not out. Hawk reverses into the near corner. And Grimm fires it up the wall to Richardson. Richardson, cross-ice pass to Kinchin. Chips it in on net. Goes for a change. Bombino is out there right now. Reynolds, Arnold, Tang. Springer as well. Little Caesars pressures Stars blue line, gets it in. Bombino is going to get a penalty here. Don't know that I agree with that. Hold the call. Maybe he wrapped him up on the way by. The Stars are going to go in the penalty kill. 5:38 to go here in the first. Looks like for the kill, we're going to get Palmer and Burton with Reynolds and Arnold. Snaps right. Little Caesars wins the draw. Caesars goes D to D up top. Good stick there by Arnold. Disrupts it a bit. Palmer with a good stick. Forces it into the corner. Shot. Tipped in front. Goes wide. Little Caesars still has it in the zone. Working the near wall. Try to work it down low. Burton pressures. Deflects onto Knapp, who makes a save into the corner. Caesars goes up high. Shot from the top of the circle. Good stick by Arnold. Almost able to force that puck out of the zone. Shot is blocked by Burton. Throws up the middle, though. Not able to clear. And then Caesars does the Stars a solid. Sends it out. Stars make it a wholesale change. Little Caesars re-enters. Stars able to get back in time. Caesars feeds it behind the net. Chance in front. Knapp with the save. And he's got it between the legs. And then an extra stab there by Little Caesars after the whistle draws a lot of the ire on the Stars. .27 seconds left to Bombino's holding. Duncan to take the draw. He's out there with Scott, Hawk, and Grimm. Stars win the draw. Scott's going to get it. Throws it down. This should be slow enough to not be icing. And wrong. Still a little too much mustard on it. Later in the game, that'd probably not make it. Duncan takes the draw. Little Caesars wins it, though. They work it up high to the half wall, down low. They'll walk it out. 5 seconds on the Bombino penalty. Shot! That goes just wide. It should clear the zone, too. It does. That'll end the penalty. Bombino's on the bench. Little Caesars re-enters the Stars zone. Grimm battles in the corner. Goo is out there with him. Deloach as well. Scott stayed from the PK. Goo gets the puck from Scott. Nice move, but loses it in his skates. Throws it into the zone. Little Caesars gets it out. Palmer and Brandon back. Shot, rebound, Knapp with the save. Puck behind the net, flips it out in front, and Goo is there to put it into the corner. And then he gets rocked, penalty coming. Stars are going to get a power play here, I think. Palmer moves it to Deloach. Palmer walks it in. Takes a big hit, but he gets it into the zone, so the face-off should come right here in front. Roughing the call. Why is the ref going over there? The puck was touched over here. Players know where to go, the ref doesn't. So we're just going to follow. It's going to be Reynolds, Arnold, Scott, Goo, and Springer. Reynolds wins the draw to Goo. Goo, shot. Slowly trickles wide. It's going to be Scott, goes up high to Springer. Back to the wall to Scott. Scott peels off his man, goes up to Springer. Cross to Goo, back up high to Springer. Down to Scott. Shot. That's just wide. That didn't miss by much. Goo gets it. Far side. Spinning off his man. Works it across to Scott. Scott. Shot. Rebound. Reynolds with a good screen there. Springer works it to Arnold. Gets some space. Sauces to Springer, but it's just out of reach. Little Caesars forces Springer to get out of the zone with it. Scott chips it back in quickly for Reynolds to go after in the corner. Centers. Arnold. Shot, scores! Jack Arnold finds it from Reynolds in the corner to Good. 3-0 Stars power play goal. Of course they did. Little Caesars is going to call a timeout. It's never over till the last buzzer. 2:29 to go here in the first. Going to get Duncan, Kitchen, Deloach with Hawk and Grimm. Duncan tries to win it forward, but Little Caesars controls the draw. They'll throw it in deep. Grimm goes to retrieve it. Little Caesars goes up the board. Deloach gets to it, though. Gets it across to Kitchen. Kitchen one-hands it into the zone. Deloach is there. Little Caesars missed it. Kitchen pressures on the far side, goes up the wall. Grimm loses his stick, tries to stay in the play. Hawk is able to get it behind the net. Goes up the boards, but Little Caesars keeps it in the zone. Hawk does a good job of bouncing off that hit attempt. Sends it around the back way. Grimm lets Deloach get it, sends it down. Goalie comes out to play it, no icing. Stars make a change. Little Caesars near boards, pursued by Arnold. Centering chance. Backhand goes high and wide. And then it gets sent into the corner. Bombino's able to work it up. be Reynolds behind the net. Trying to find it in his skates. Little Caesars on the skate. Rink wide pass, in behind the D. Springer's able to catch up. Prevents any shot attempt from being attempted there. Ooh, tipped in front. Loose in front still, and Tang skates it out. Moves it up to Reynolds. To Arnold here at the blue line. Arnold puts it into the corner. He'll go to the bench for a change. Little Caesar's going to try to catch him. Kinchin pursues. Richardson's on. Center, chance. Knapp with the save. Still loose off to the side. Knapp is back up. Little Caesars pressuring center. Nobody there. Scores. Stars get caught chasing. And Little Caesars able to do it again after a timeout and get a goal. 16.7 left in the first. Good takes the draw, wins it back to Grimm, goes to Hawk. Hawk turns it over just outside his blue line, and then Little Caesars fortunately goes in offsides. Duncan gets it in the zone off the draw. The goalie for Little Caesars points it in the corner. Final seconds. Duncan takes the late one there. It's just a skate away from it. We go into the second. Stars lead 3-1. Discussion is start at second, bring Reynolds, Tang, Arnold with Grimm and Hawk. Little Caesars wins the draw, puts it in. Stars can't get it out. Shot, is wide. Arnold battles along the wall. Hawk nearby. He'll take it behind the net. Changes direction to Arnold. Comes to Grimm in the middle. Just through Tang's skates, though. Arnold steals it, gets it into the Little Caesar zone. He's going to skate it wide. Tang comes in to support. Tang trying to pull it out of the pile. That should be interference. Arnold just leveled in the corner. Little Caesars attacks 3-on-2. Reynolds takes a turnover. Tang tries to get it to Scott, who's bumped at the blue line. Little Caesars to get it through center. They lose it at the blue line. They have to regroup. Send it in deep. Knapp stops it behind the net. Picked up by Springer. He's out there with Bombino. Works it up to Goo. Just a bounce short for Stop. Bombino behind Knapp. Turns it over. Side of the net. Knapp save. Rebound. Knapp another save. Stretches it out. It's an ugly turnover there. From the side of the net. Shot. Knapp with another big save. And Scott going to try to relieve from pressure. Gets it out of the zone. Forcing Little Caesars to chase it all the way back. Brandon off the bench. Gets it, reverses. Not able to clear it out. Duncan's late to the zone. Palmer on the far boards. Gets it up, but not out. All the way down onto Knapp. Brandon behind his net. Backhands it up to Richardson. Richardson's pressured there. Pass across for Little Caesars. Comes in the near wall. They work it up high. Split the D. Can't connect on that pass. Gives the Stars a chance here. Little Caesars changes his angle, gets it into the zone. Hawk and Dietrich in the corner. It's going to be Dietrich. Towards Richardson. Richardson gets it to center. Almost able to connect with Kitchen. Kitchen bird dogs it though and is able to get the puck. Gets it into the zone. Just gets muscled off of it. It's going to be Grimm. Across to Hawk. Can't get it out of the zone. It's pressured. Dietrich comes in to help. And finally, Kinchin gets it to center. Little Caesars will throw it in deep. Comes around in the near boards. Retrieved by Hawk. Somehow ends up in tight on the other side, but Richardson skates to center. Dumps it deep for the Stars to make a change. Springer off the bench. First shot. Knapp blocker save. Rebound in front. Picked up by Deloach. Plumhoff. Stars can't get it out. In the far corner. Bombino is able to kick it behind the net. Bombino turns it over outside of the Stars zone. Springer gets steps. Shot that just goes wide. Interference coming against Little Caesars. 100%. Yeah. Power play for the Stars coming up. Roughing the call, you can call either one. Roughing interference, he didn't play the puck. Which that's a 50-50 call because they'll call it 50% of the time. What's that? So Reynolds, Goo, Arnold out there with Springer and Scott. Stars keep it in. Shot. Oh, glove save. He got across there quick. He could see it right into the mitt. Ten seconds ticked off that power play. Reynolds takes a draw. Little Caesars wins it in the corner. Goo. Oh, penalty coming against the Stars. Springer back to try to touch it. So two bad things. Their power play is over, and the face-off is now in our zone. Tripping the call against Arnold. We're going to get Duncan, Kinchin, Hawk, and Grimm here in front. Face-off one to Knapp. He directs it to the far corner. Hawk gets it up the wall. Just off of Duncan's skates. Little Caesars works to bring it back in, but Duncan is able to deny, but he's going to end up icing it.
seconds to go in Dallas's penalty that Caesars is going on the power play.
Duncan leans in, wins the draw back. Retrieved by Graham, takes it behind. Skates it up the wall. Is able to get it in zone. Scott. That comes out to center. Graham gets onside. Duncan tries to dump it deep. Turns it over though. Little Caesars 3-on-2 into the zone. That's not a shot. Knapp with a big save. Little Caesars still pressuring here. 4-4 shot. Another save, and it goes off the glass behind. Little Caesars working it up top. Graham pressure is going to be Hawk. He's going to be able to get it behind the net. A little bit of time and space. Chips it up to Duncan. Duncan gets it in deep. Stars making changes. Springer jumps on. Seems to get to it quick. Steals it. Goes across to Bombino. But he turns it over at center. Chance for Little Caesars. Takes it behind center. Shot. Knapp with a big save. The boys are going to have to do a little bit more than that. Knapp is bailing them out right now. Shot. That goes wide. Arnold is able to get it out. Both penalties are over. 5-on-5 hockey. Good gets it in the zone to the lane, but passes across to Arnold. Goes into the corner. Puck trickles out. Bombino is able to keep it in. Blocked in front though. Retrieved by Goob. Reverses and can't get it on net as it's blocked. Bombino at the blue line. He and Arnold combine up to go offside somehow there. Right in front of the Stars bench. Face off one to Brandon, goes up the wall to Kinchin. Kinchin puts it in deep. It's Dietrich, Kinchin, Richardson, Palmer, and Brandon. Puck goes behind Little Caesars net, retrieved by Dietrich. Tries to center to Richardson. Dietrich goes up the wall to Palmer, takes an ugly bounce. Palmer has to keep it in along the wall, dodges a hit there. And then a chance past Dietrich across to Richardson. He's able to find it, but he's outmanned. Richardson and Kinchin behind the net. Kinchin's being held. He's holding his leg, no call. Little Caesars brings it into the Star zone. Shot blocked by Brandon. Richardson's going to get it. Ducks a hit there. Moves it up, but not out. Dietrich along the wall. Richardson pursuing. Puck bounces to the middle where Brandon will get it there. Moves up to Kinchin. Kinchin flips it in. Stars make a change. Grimm's out. Grimm's going to take a penalty here. Interference is the call. Kind of curious how that one's going. Face off to Knapp's left. We're going to get Duncan to take the draw. He's out there with Burton, Scott, and Hawk. Little Caesars wins the draw. Have it here in front. They work it up high.
Watch your back.
Stars trying to pressure him. Keep him to the perimeter. Burton forces him wide. Little Caesars still working perimeter. They go up high. Shot down low. Knapp with the save. Rebound. Goes to the corner. And then intercepted by Duncan, but he's not able to clear.
Watch your back.
Caesars still setting up wide and high. Cross. Centers. Backdoor play and not able to connect. Hawk goes up the wall, but there's nobody in green there to get it. Little Caesars tries again. Shot. Rebound. Scott. Backhand. Not able to clear again. 26 seconds on the penalty. Little Caesars still has it. They work up high. Shot. Score. Stars with several chances just couldn't get it out of the zone. Let's go, Stars! Bombino gets it into the zone temporarily. Caesars dumps in behind Knapp. Gu is able to get it to Reynolds. Reynolds will skate it out. Brings it in, cuts to the middle, loses his edge. It's going to be picked up by Bombino at center. He throws it in deep, but it's offsides. Face off at center. We're going to get Reynolds, Gu, and Arnold. Palmer and Brandon. Reynolds wins it hard all the way back into the start zone. Palmer to retrieve it. Goes around behind. Gu, cross-ice pass in front of the Little Caesars bench. They're not able to connect with Arnold. Puck comes to Brandon. Just chipped past him. Backhands it around, just out of Palmer's reach. Arnold gets leveled. Palmer gets it out to center. Reynolds able to dig it out. Shot! Save. Rebound comes wide. Chance for Gu. Down to Reynolds. Reynolds! Couple chances still loose. The goalie has it. Reynolds sniffing for a rebound. It just wasn't there. 5:39 to go here in the second. Dietrich leans in with Kinchin and Richardson. Hawk and Grimm. Stars win the draw. Richardson, slap shot, he scores! Richardson with the slap shot from the point. The goalie never saw it. Clean in, 4-2 Stars. Off the face-off, we get Duncan, Deloach, Scott. Little Caesar pressing here, though.
Come on, take it out.
Deloach skates it up, passes to Scott through center.
Good job, Scott. Yes.
Scott battling through some bodies. Little Caesars gets it by. Hawk back. He's able to win the battle, but still, Little Caesars, and then Hawk again. Grimm finally trying to bang it out. Deloach not able to get it past three Little Caesars players. Along the wall here, Duncan. Finally, Duncan gets it out. This might slow down. No icing. Teams make changes. Little Caesars back in the star zone, though. Little Caesars along the wall here. Put it in deep. Caesars walks the circle. Shots blocked in front by Springer. Clear it up to the blue line. Not out.
Go.
Little Caesars puts it into the far corner. Springer ties this man up. Crusher's rebound. Goes right through. Little Caesars skates after Knapp makes the initial save. Goo with speed. Skates around. Trip. Call. And he scores! Goo scores! Backhand. As the penalty was getting called while he got tripped. 5-2. Stars Elite. Goo got a hold of it from his face. Tucks it in the corner. No quit right now from the boys in green. Springer gets the puck off the face-off.
Go, Jack. Go.
Caesars brings it in. Shot. Knapp's got the save. 98 gets a little physical on Knapp. He gets yanked out of the crease by Springer. No, that's... He made the saves. You don't think the tension is rising here? You are not watching the right hockey game. Reynolds takes a draw. Caesars puts it forward. Chance. And they score quickly. Walked right through the middle. That looked like a drawn-up play by Little Caesars to make it 5-3. Goo, Duncan, Scott. Face-off comes to Hawk in his zone. Up the boards, not out. Hawk has to push it forward. Duncan just a step behind. 3:34 to go here in the second. Goes behind Knapp for Hawk. Turned over. Good job by Duncan, though, to get to the front of the net and support. Well, Caesars from the circle. Blocked. Grimm not able to get it out. Little Caesar skates it behind. They work it up high. They go D to D. Down to the dot. Blocked by Grimm. Hammers it around, but not out. Shot tipped. Rebound. High stick. And Hawk is going to get a cross-checking penalty here. So the Stars are going to go shorthanded. 2:59 to go here in the second. Holy crap. Got too much caffeine for a game like this. So Hawks in the box. Cross-checking. Arnold, Duncan, Burton, Palmer on the PK. Little Caesars wins the draw. Shot, save, Knapp. Palmer battles, Knapp with the save. Arnold's going to try to get to it. Little Caesars keeps it along the wall. Stars chasing a bit here. Shot, score! 5-4 Stars. Little Caesars gets that power play goal.
Come on, Donnie. Good.
Reynolds takes the draw. Kinchin is out there with him. And Arnold. Caesar centers in front. They score! Who takes the draw with Duncan, Scott, Hawk, and Grimm? Stars have it in the zone, but Little Caesars tries to get past Grimm. He keeps it in, gets it to Goo, who dumps it deep. Little Caesars is going to get it out. Duncan interferes with the puck, but Little Caesars still gets it in the zone. Shot. Knapp takes it right in the state of Texas, holds it for a whistle. Let's go, Stars! Keep your heads up, boys! Keep them up, Green! Who takes the draw? Grimm to support. He battles in the corner. It's going to come to Duncan, throws it across ice, trying to connect with Scott. It'll get out of the zone. Scott works it to the Little Caesars blue line. Comes right back to him at center. Goo gets it. Cuts to the middle. Gets taken down. The Little Caesars pressures here. Brandon Palmer back. Shot. Knapp with a save. Directs it into the corner. Little Caesars works it across. Goes back up high. Works to the wall. Up to the point. Shot. Tipped. Brandon goes to the body. Palmer bats it forward. And Duncan backhands it to the point. That one-timer attempt is flubbed. Little Caesar still has it along the wall here. Brandon gets it up, but not out. Sent right back in deep. Brandon pins his man. Palmer watching from the front. Little Caesars works it up high. Shot! Save! Rebound! Trickles just wide. Palmer gets it up the boards. Scott is going to get it out. Stars are tired, though. Scott going to try to get some time. Gets it in the zone as the Stars make a change. Scott drives, shot. No rebound, saved and a whistle, which gives the Stars an offensive zone draw with 36.1 to go here in the second. Dietrich to take the draw. Deloach out there with Richardson, Bombino, and Springer. Little Caesars trying to fly the zone. Springer back. Puck comes all the way in. No icing. Springer from behind his net. He's got lane and speed. He's going to skate it in. Into the zone. Centers just sticked right out of Deloach's reach. And then cleared. The Caesars is going to get back to it. No icing. Centers. The Caesars has control. They work it up high, but time runs out. We're going to go into the third, tied at 5. Third period, 16 minutes. Oh shit, I don't know if I can take. Reynolds, Arnold, Kinchin, Hawk, and Grimm to start the third. Little Caesars wins the draw, pulls it towards the wall, dumps it in deep behind Knapp. It's going to come clear. Reynolds with Kinchin. Nice play by Little Caesars to disrupt that pass because Kinchin was streaking home free. Hawk gets it in his zone. Goes across to Arnold, takes it on the backhand, can't get it out. Hawk works it to Kinchin. Kinchin skates through the left, and Little Caesars gets around, shoots loose for just a second. Good push there by Kinchin. But Kelly for Little Caesars has the save. We'll get Duncan, Scott, Goo, Bombino, and Springer. Caesars bangs the puck at the board. Bombino shot blocked. And Little Caesars chips it around. Springer's got to retrieve in his zone. Goo up the boards. Shot. Tries to cut to the middle, get a better angle. Duncan. Cross to Bombino. Bombino shot. Scott not able to get a tip on it. Kelly has the save for Little Caesars. Some good pressure though. I'd love to spend the entire period down here. Dietrich's going to take the draw. Richardson to his right, Loach to his left. Dietrich wins it. Richardson moves it up to Bombino. Bombino down to Dietrich. Tries to center to Richardson. Richardson goes up high to Springer. Back to Richardson. Springer. Shot. Tipped twice. It's going to trickle wide. Richardson keeps it along the wall. Dietrich wins it to Deloach. Deloach up high to Springer. Springer walks. Tries to get to Bombino. Puts it towards the net. And stopped here at the dot. Little Caesars high off the glass. This won't be icing. Springer gets back. And Dietrich, the good play to get it out of the zone. Caesars D-to-D in their zone, trying to catch Stars and change. They turn it over to Springer, who moves it up to Plumhoff, who goes back to Bombino, who gets it back. He'll chip it in deep. Burton is out there as well with Reynolds. Comes to Reynolds. Reynolds tries to get a shot off, but that's blocked. Brandon back, Palmer. Good stick by Palmer. That looked offsides. Palmer wrestling. That puck's off the side of the net. Nobody in front for the Dallas D, but Brandon has it. Turns it over, though. Palmer in front. Backhand. Brandon intercepts it. Good play there in front. Caesars works it up high. Shot. Blocked. Rebound goes to the corner. Brandon battles behind the net. Little Caesars works it up high. Plumhoff forces him to go D-to-D. Shot. Tipped in front. Rebound. Knapp with the save. And they give the goal to they give him a goal. I don't know what happened. It's not even in the net. He calls it a goal after the whistle. I'm not sure how or why. I couldn't see anything from here. So 6-5, Little Caesars, 13:25 to go here in the third. Reynolds, Kinchin, it in the Little Caesar zone. They throw up the boards. Goes up high to Hawk. Hawk puts it in the zone, a little deeper. Then it goes out of play, but it stays in the zone.
Mohan, dance me. Why are you scared? Mohan,
So
relax.
it's gonna be facing here against
What?
It's going to be Goose, Scott, Duncan. Duncan digs it out of the pile, works it up high. It's going to get chipped past Hawk, though. He battles to get back. Grimm pursues into the corner. Goo gets it up to Scott. Under pressure in the corner, though. And Grimm will retrieve it. Throw it up the wall to Duncan. He's able to get it to Scott, but it's in his skates. Hawk goes D to D to Grimm. Grimm up the middle to Goo. Goo works it to Scott. Gets taken down. Scott battles behind the goal. Duncan comes in to help. Scott's holding it up. Goo's going to the bench. Scott's just got it in. Blow the whistle. And it finally squirts loose, so I guess I was wrong in the blow the whistle call. Goes back behind Little Caesar's net. Turned over to Deloach. Was trying to keep it in, hit some skates. Springer, Bombino back. Dietrich takes it out from behind Knapp. Has a stick lifted. Gets it to Deloach. Deloach works it to center. Little Caesars goes D to D. And then they put it in the star zone, no icing. Bombino reverses to Richardson. Richardson throws it out of the zone, but right to Little Caesars. They flip it on net. Knapp grabs it, bobbles it out of his pads, and drops it for Bombino. Springer throws it up the wall, not out. Burton tries to pressure. Springer ties it up along the wall. Little Caesars from behind the net. Wide angle shot. It's going to go off the glass. Not out, though. They go D to D at the blue line. Shot. Tipped in front. And then the Stars will ice it. Nope, he played it. Stars make a change. And they'll chip it in deep for a change as well. Brandon gets it to Reynolds behind the net. Palmer battling in the corner. Trickles out front. Stars are trying to get it out. Palmer reverses it to Brandon behind the net. Gets it up to Arnold. Goes across to Palmer. Palmer up the ice to Plumoff. It's just out of reach. Comes to Brandon. Back into his own zone. Backhands across to Palmer. Up to Plumoff. Chips it in. Stars just not able to get a lot of pressure. Reynolds was in just off sides. Plumoff gets the puck deep, and they'll make a change. Puck comes to Duncan, throws off the far wall. And that should be icing, and it is. 9:49 to go here in the third.
Here in the third. Face-off's going to be deep.
Still would like to know how that goal was called. I had zero perceptive vision from here.
Go.
Zero perception, I
Go, boy.
guess. Goo wins the draw, but it's right through the D. Goes all the way to the Stars zone. Hawk to retrieve it. Throws it up to Scott. Gets past Scott, though. Little Caesars. No, oh my goodness. Duncan throws around the near side to Scott. He's able to get it out. Goo pressures. Chipped into the Star zone. Hawk throws it back down to Little Caesars blue line. Little Caesars will backhand it in deep. Hawk from behind his net. Long pass to Scott. Scott chips it in. Little Caesars has numbers. Scott is joined. Dietrich comes out. The puck goes out of play into the Little Caesars bench. Neutral zone draw. 8:53 to go here in the third. Caesars wins the draw into their zone. Up the boards, they'll throw it in deep. Icing though, he just didn't make center. Offensive zone draw coming for Dallas.
8:44. We're here in the third.
Reynolds leans in. He's got Arnold and Deloach with him. Springer and Bombino on the points. Stars win the draw. Goes to Springer. Leaves on the board for Arnold. Gets it right back to Springer. Springer throws it across. There's somebody there for Green. Caesars throws it across. They'll put it in deep. Springer's got to get back on his horse there. Springer pins his man, waits for help, comes late. Deloach gets it in the slot, moves up to Arnold. Tries the backhand pass, but it's blocked. Deloach moves it back up to Arnold. Little Caesars overtakes. Little Caesars gets it into the zone. Springer pressures, that's Arnold. He's trying to get it in deep. Little Caesars quickly reverses. Palmer and Brandon back. Brandon with a good stick. Arnold to support. Into the corner. Brandon retrieves it. Goes across to Goo. Goo brings it into the zone. Shot. Glove save. Loose. But nobody in front. Controlled by the goalie. He'll hold it, get a whistle. 7:32 here in the third. It's going to be Goo, Scott, Kinchin. Whole lot of line shuffling. Oh, jeez. Stars trying to make a late change. Goo to take the draw. Tries to win it back. Little Caesars pushes through. They drive. Brandon with a good defensive play, and then gets taken down. Shot, rebound. Right up the middle, skated by Kinchin. Was able to find it. He gets double teamed. Scott gets a stick on it at center. In front of the Stars bench, Grimm gets a body on it. Scott near boards. Buying some time. Gets it to Goo. Gets it in. He can't control it. Little Caesars high off the glass. Hawk is back with Grimm. Get around. Chance, shot, Knapp, save. That's interference. There they go. They got it. Kinchin just leveled. Scott's going to skate it in. Extra tacker on. And Little Caesars will touch it.
Wake up.
No, you're not getting it. Skate away. Power play coming for the Stars. 6:25 to go here in the third. Reynolds to take the draw. He's got Arnold. Goo. Scott. Nash. Springer. Stars control the draw. Scott goes up to Springer up high. tries to get it across to Goo. Goo tries to keep it in. Comes across to Scott. Scott centers. Reynolds' stick is lifted last second. Goes behind the net. Reynolds tries to get to it. Arnold to support. Scott pulls it out. Puts it behind for Reynolds. Centers. Goo. Shot. Goes just over the net. Arnold up high to Springer. Springer across to Goo. He has to put it in deep as he bobbles it at the line. Little Caesar sends it around. Scott keeps it in. Puts it back deep for Reynolds. Little Caesar's not able to hammer it out. Scott across to Springer. Springer far side to Goo. They'll skate. Shot. Tipped. Rebound. Not able to find it. And Goo ties up just enough to keep a breakaway from happening for Little Caesar shorthanded. They'll throw it out of play. This will be at center. 5:14 to go. 19 on the power play. Apparently the refs don't carry enough pucks. They're fishing for that one that went out of play. Let's go Stars! Kitchen leans in for the draw. Deloach, Duncan. Grimm, Hawk, high flip comes to Grimm. Finds it in his skates. Gives it to Duncan. Looking for a lane. Cuts to the middle. Cuts back wide. Shot for Grimm. Shot's blocked. And Grimm forced to his own zone to regroup. They chip it past though. Slap shot. Gloved wide by Knapp. Shot to the net. Knapp directs to the corner. Centering by Little Caesars comes to Grimm. Tries to get it to Deloach. Deloach puts it in deep. Going up the wall. Stars in the middle of a change. Palmer gets back and gets to it. Good play. Chips it to the middle, but not able to connect with Burton. Stars re-enter the zone. Good poke check there by Brandon. Brandon again in front, helping out, keeping that from getting to Knapp. Cleared to center. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Little Caesars will chip it in, retrieved by Brandon behind Knapp. Palmer along the wall. Moves it up to Burton. Burton gets it in. Set up by Little Caesars goalie. They send it all the way down. This should be icing. And it is. This is an offensive zone draw the boys need right here. 3:37 in the third.
3:37.
Crowd is pretty large right now for this game. We're going to get Reynolds, Arnold, Scott, Springer, Bombino. Reynolds leans in. Little Caesars wins the draw. Sends it around hard. Kept in though. Reynolds battles here along the wall. But Little Caesars is able to get it in. Springer with a good check, a poke check, forces the puck into the corner. From behind the net. Attempted center, Knapp deflects. Reynolds pestered. The Stars are able to get it out. No icing. Little Caesars high flip to Springer, center. Bombino's back. Little Caesars drives, backhand, save. Puck behind the net. Goes into the far corner. 2:45 to go. Reynolds has it. Works up to Arnold. Oh. Turns it over just inside their own blue line. Little Caesars flips it back in. Springer near boards. Can't get the pass out. Stars making a change. Little Caesars enters the zone quickly. Springer is going to take a penalty with 2:18 to go in the third. Y'all can't see it, but my eyeballs are twitching. Defensive zone draw. Stars shorthanded. Grimm goes around far side. It's going to get picked up by Kinchin. The boys are going to find a way to be aggressive here. Kinchin sidesteps, but not able to get it out. Puck's going to stay just inside the zone. Goo, the big hit. Hawk battles in the corner with Grimm. And Goo, shorthanded, pressing with Kinchin. To the middle. Loses it just inside the zone. Hawk gets back. He's got Palmer with him. Palmer. Hawk. Good poke check by Knapp there. Duncan's on. Little Caesars just turns it over along the blue line. He's going to skate it behind his net. Could be a borderline hook. Throws it up the wall, but there's nobody there. Hawk battling in the corner. Duncan nearby. Little Caesars works it up to the wall. Duncan unable to get it out. Duncan slow to get up. Palmer front shot, score. .107. Springer's penalty leads to a Little Caesars power play goal. Timeout is called here for Dallas. I'm going to mute this so I can say some bad words. .107 to go. Duncan leans in with Arnold, Reynolds, Scott, Bombino. Knapp is out, plays the puck. Stars are looking to get Knapp to the bench for the extra attacker. They'll do it now. Reynolds loses it, gets it in deep momentarily. Scott, far side. Bombino keeps it in. Flips it towards the net. Chance, shot, save for Reynolds. All alone in front, not able to find a seam. but a good chance
Getting close.
for the Stars
Stairs, but
to bring this within one.
it's hard to get that puck up that quick.
Bring an offensive zone draw, though.
46.3 seconds.
Good place to start. Duncan leans in. Arnold,
Against Osgood.
Reynolds, Scott, Hawk, Goo. Goes behind far side. Scott keeps it in. Goo slaps at it. Reynolds, shot, goes into the near corner. 35 seconds. Duncan far side. Peels it off the wall, puts it up there for Goo. Goo, shot, tipped wide and high. Boys battling. Hawk, backhand, loose, cover, and a whistle.
Who was there? On the doorstep.
23.7 left on the clock.
Can't you make better play on that? Come on.
Duncan to take the draw. Same line out there. Taking a moment because the Little Caesars player has to retrieve his stick all the way in the far end. Duncan leans in. Hawk tries to get a shot towards the net. Little Caesars can't clear it. Goo, shot, rebound. Oh, and Reynolds just can't find it. Arnold directs it behind the net. Little Caesars has it there, though. It's going to come all the way out. This will be it in the last 4 seconds. Stars are going to fall. 7-5 to Little Caesars. I mean, give the boys lots of credit. They put 5 up on Little Caesars today in a game that everybody knew was going to be hard as hell. Chased their goalie early. Heartbreak of a loss after a game like that, but the boys should still hold their heads high. We'll be seeing y'all back home soon. Next bunch of games for the boys, I believe, will be coming from Florida in a couple of weeks. It'll be a mighty contrast to the cold, blustery wind we got here in Chicago. We'll catch up y'all from there.